Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us at 4. I'm Lee Mills. Green Bay Packers running back Josh Jacobs is being released from custody after being arrested yesterday on domestic abuse charges. In the state of Wisconsin, officers have to arrest people when they have probable cause to believe they've committed a crime and have reason to believe they've committed domestic abuse. However, the Brown County District Attorney's Office says they want to investigate further before making formal charges. Packers head coach Matt LaFleur started a press conference this morning by immediately addressing the arrest.
I'm going to stick with the statement that we put out as an organization and just let the process play out.
The DA's office adds they believe additional evidence could impact what, if any, charges are filed against Jacobs. Since he has not been formally charged, Jacobs has been released. A decision on the charges will be made at a later date.